Neal Battaglia, SaxStation.com. In this lesson I'm going to show you how to play the line from Wrap Me in Plastic by Chromance. There's a slowed down version on TikTok that you might have heard also. So basically, you're also going to learn about the minor pentatonic scale, if you didn't know what that was already. For the minor pentatonic scale, it has penta in the name. So penta means 5, like a pentagon is a 5-sided shape. So it has 5 notes in this scale. That doesn't include the octave at the top, it just includes the 5 different notes. A C major scale has 7 different notes, the 7 different letters without sharps or flats. If you play the C major scale, but you start on the note D, which is the second note, you'll have a D Dorian scale, which is a minor scale. So maybe the simplest minor pentatonic scale could be thought of using the notes without sharps or flats, kind of based on the C major scale and the D Dorian scale. For the C major scale, the root would be the 1, then the second note would be D, which is 2, the third note would be E, which is 3. You kind of just count up the numbers going like that. You can do a similar thing with counting in numbers for minor pentatonic scales. So let's say the first note is the 1. Let's say we want to talk about the D minor pentatonic scale. So it would be the first note, which is the D. The second note is going to actually not go to the E directly. It's going to go up to the F, which is the third. So it's the 1, then the 3. And because it's a D to an F, that's a minor third because it's 3 half steps. So you've got the 1, which is the D. You've got the 3, which is an F. You've got the 4, which is a G. You've got the 5, which is an A. You got the minor 7th, which is a C, and then you get back up to the top. So 5 different notes. D, F, G, A, C, and then D. For this line from Wrap Me in Plastic, it actually starts on concert B. So concert B is going to be a C sharp on soprano or tenor. Concert B is going to be an A flat on the alto or the bari. You could think about it as a G sharp. I'm going to actually kind of talk about the numbers though instead of the letters. You could think about this line as split into 2 halves. The first half actually uses the minor triad. The minor triad in D minor, the D minor triad would be D, F, A. So the root, the minor third, and then the 5th. How this first half goes is you actually play the root 4 times, then you play the minor third
3 times.
Then you play the 5th twice, then you play the octave once at the top. From there you go to the minor 7th. You go minor 7th, up, down, and then down. And then you start at the 4th, and then you go up and then down. You're going to end up on the root, which is the same note you started on. I have a beginning saxophone players class available on SaxStation.com. I've also got a class about scales if you want to learn more about those. The minor pentatonic scale is actually really useful. It's used all the time. It's actually really similar to the blues scale. The blues scale just has 1 additional note, but the 5 notes of the minor pentatonic scale are in the blues scale, and then you add 1 note to make it a blues scale. The extra note in the blues scale is the tritone, which can be interesting, but you might actually kind of want to leave that note out before you are really comfortable with the minor pentatonic scale. I have lessons and classes available on SaxStation.com.